Hello everyone! This is a continuation from the previous video. As we shown before, we have seen how to input the master data, and now we're going to see how to create a shipment. By going to shipments and pressing create, we are directed to this page in which we have to choose a client. For this instance, we're going to choose the food shop. Lovely. In the sender details, we're going to say the sender details of our order sender. And basically we can choose now the details of the food itself, of the food shop itself. So by pressing here, we can have its details written down for us. Now, if we go to the consignee details, we're gonna create a new order by placing all the consignee details in the consignee boxes. We have already made an address here, so we can use that one. Lovely. Now, for the shipment features, we can see here that we have a simple transport option. This is an option of many different options that we can place in our system. There is an unlimited amount of transport options, which you can have according to your company's needs. For this instance, we're gonna say it's a simple transport. You can check if the parcel is to be delivered on Saturday, if it is fragile, what's its reference number. For example, your client might have a reference number for this parcel that he would like to have in the order. And this can be, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The insurance number is basically if there is any insurance in the parcel. So let's say that in this case there is no insurance, we keep it at 0. Who pays the fare? It can either be a batch invoice that is sent directly to the client at the end of the delivery, or a by case, which means that the sender at pickup can pay the parcel, or the consignee at delivery. Let's choose the consignee at delivery for this instance. What's the cash on delivery? Well, you can choose as anything you like. And let's say for this one, it is 250 euros. The fare is automatically calculated at the end of the shipment. This is here the set timer for pickup of a shipment, which basically is when you would like the shipment to be picked up from your courier. You can set it for tomorrow at 8:30 to 9:30 and set it up. Also, you can set it at delivery time at the day after tomorrow between 8:30 and 9:30 and set it up. The packaging unit is the number of units that is in the order. It goes up by the amount of packages that you place in the order. The tracking code is another field like the reference number, which is basically used if you have a partner company that would like to have its tracking code in this order. For now, let's say it is 553. Notes. Here is the notes you can have in every of your orders. Those notes are shown on the label, and they can be seen from your drivers or your consignees. These are private notes that can only be seen from the dispatcher interface, and they basically serve another purpose of private note for addresses. Packages. This is the package that we use for this instance. You can set the amount of packages here. You can choose an item if it is placed in our system that has set up weight and dimensions. And here are the weight and dimensions that you can choose your packages to be. There's also another field for custom codes for each of the packages. Now, by pressing here this button, you create 4 packages for this order. Creating the packages is simple, and you create a shipment. By pressing here, the shipment goes directly to the new orders. As you can see, the food shop order is here, and from this place it is very simple. You can see all the details of one order right here. The address information, the sender, the consignee, the shipment options, what's the shipment, how much the cash on delivery, the reference number, payment method, etc, etc. It's basically the same principle as before, but now it is seen in the details of the shipment. The fare calculator now has set as 7 euros for this service, but it can be changed in the settings according to your company's needs. We're gonna have a look at that in a future video. You can charge a fuel surcharge or waiting by minutes. That can also be set in the setting, which means that the minute the driver waits to deliver its parcel can also be charged accordingly to how much minutes your driver waits for the consignee to come. Shipment content. Here you can see all of the shipment content that an order has. And the document section is basically for every document that goes with this order. This means that the signature sheet at the end of delivery goes through here, and any kind of pictures that your driver might have. The log has all the recorded story of the shipment, and it goes down until the delivery time. Route Planner is basically the route planning of your order through Google Maps API, and it can be seen through very simple addresses from point A to point B. You can see the distance, you can also charge the kilometers, and you can press apply. That can be charged in the fair price. Table, timer, this is the pickup timer that we set and the delivery timing that we set, and you can see the label at the end of the order right here. Thank you very much. We're going to have another look on how to use the new orders, the live shipments, and the archive section right after this video.